have to say I'm actually proud of this. Like people say, "Listen, I'm not proud of cheating." No, this one, I'll be telling the story until I'm dead. And so it was my senior history class at night, and our teacher, I'm not going to say his name. He was a bit of a mess. He's a younger teacher. I think later he got kicked out of the profession for sleeping with one of the students.
Okay.
His immediate family was, I believe, either in the mob or mob adjacent. Yeah, I come from a super fun place, and so this was a
Sounds
history
lovely.
class. Yeah, and so this is the final exam, and as I told you, it's the same semester which I had all those other things going on. So I did as much studying as I could out of all the other things I had, and I blast through the fill in the blanks, the short answer, the multiple choice. I'm doing great, and there's two essay questions that account for a good chunk of the mark. The first essay question, I have fucking no idea. He gives us four options of things to write on. None of them even look familiar to me. I don't know that I've been in this class.
I don't even know these words.
Yeah, right. I've never seen
Is this
them
guy making up
together
words?
in these sentences. Like did these things actually happen in history? Because I wasn't here for them. And the second essay question I knew 100%. So I wrote a full second essay. I finished all the other stuff, but the middle essay, I'm just sat there in class, and I have no idea what to write. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm being honest with myself that like I cannot bullshit my way through this essay. I don't know where to start. I don't know what these things are. I won't get one mark. So
you're like going through the stages at this point. It's like,
yeah, like I'm really fucked. Like I'm doing the math,
Yeah.
and I'm being like, I'm not going to get over 80 if I just hand this in with a zero. I can't take this L. I need to do something. Because looking back, I can't believe I had the balls to do this. I don't know where I got these big brass cojones to do this. So what I decided is that I'm going to hand out this essay without that middle essay, but I'm going to make him think that he lost it, that middle essay. So I start numbering the long scap pages 1 and 2, 3 and 4 on the back. And then I get to like page, let's say 9. And then on the next page, I just start numbering from 14. And so, which would make it a super long essay. And then I put it all together. I dog ear it. And then like I'm clearly done before everyone else, because everyone else has written 2 essays. I've only written 1. So I wait for like 6 or 7 people to hand their stuff on this desk. And I'm like,
what are you doing during this period of time? So
nothing. I'm pretending to review my work. I'm pretending to write stuff down. I'm laughing to myself. I'm terrified at the same time. I'm going through I'm strategizing in my seat. And so finally, enough people have stacked up finished final exams on this person's desk, and he leaves to go to the washroom for whatever reason. And I'm like,
in the middle of a test?
Yeah, I don't know what he had to do. Maybe he had to go do a drug deal. I don't know what he was doing. And so
one of those, school day drug deals, of course.
Right. So he leaves, and I go to the desk. I lift up half the stack, and I put my test in the middle of the stack, just in case he decides to pick it up if he's bored. I don't want to get busted like that, because that looks really bad. So I hand it in.
And this is dog-eared, not stapled, or paper. Is dog-eared paperclip or stapled? Because this is an important...
Exactly. Not stapled. Not stapled.
Did everybody else staple?
I can't recall. I don't think they did. So
okay.
I hand this in, and I walk out, and I'm like, well, we're gonna see how fucking this goes. This is a big swing here. A week or 2 goes by. The phone rings at my parents' house. I pick it up. Hello. Hi, Mike. This is teacher, right? Let's say his name was Frank.
Teacher A.
Right? He had a super Italian name, but let's say his name is Frank. Hey, Mike, it's Frank. And right in my mind, I'm like,
why is this guy calling himself Frank? He's my teacher. He should be saying...
Right. It's Mr. Frank. So I'm talking to Mr. Frank, and he goes, Mike, I've got some bad news for you. And I'm like, oh no, what do you mean bad news? Like I thought I knew everything on that exam. What do you mean? Like right away, I'm already fucking.
Oh, you went straight to the exam. That's like falling into the trap.
No, because it was just after the exam. So I'm like, it could be about nothing else. And I'm like, and he's like, well, that's the thing. Like I don't know how to tell you this, but like I lost one of your essays. And I'm like, what do you mean you lost it? Like I'm incredulous. Is that the word? Did I get that one right?
Indignant?
I'm indignant. I'm indignant. I'm indignant.
I
I'm
think
like,
both of us are demonstrating our lack of effort in high school at this point.
right? I'm like,
what's the word?
I'm like, what do you mean you lost it? I go, I wrote both of them. And he goes, I know. He goes, you did great on the second essay. You did really good on all the other stuff. He goes, but Mike, I've looked everywhere. I've checked my briefcase. I've checked the class. I've checked my car. And I'm like, how about your house? Is there anywhere in your house that it could be? Because like, I think that was my better essay.
Wow.
I'm taking the Ferris Bueller approach in this one. I'm like, if I get busted, it's fucking not going to be by a guy like this. I'm going all in, and if I get busted, it's going to be by taking the biggest swing of my life.
Not by a guy like that.
Exactly right. And so finally he goes, well, what do you want to do? He goes, like, you got 82, on your midterm mark. He goes, so what do you want to do? It's like, maybe I can give you like a 75. I'm like, 75? I go, I write an amazing essay and you lose it and I get in trouble for it. and he's silent. And he goes, what if I just give you like the same thing you got at midterm? What if I give you like an 83, even like a mark higher than midterm? And I go, I'm celebrating. I'm ecstatic with the way that this is going on the call. And I'm like, I guess, sure, yeah, I guess that'd be fine. He goes, okay, are we okay? I go, yeah, okay. Thanks for calling. Thanks. I get off the phone, and I can't even celebrate because I'm so shocked that this has worked.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty phenomenal.